The modern US Army is currently stationed in Egypt, when all of the sudden, out of the tombs, came the largest ancient army ever formed. That includes every ancient army from Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. We're talking Romans, we're talking Egyptians, we're talking Persians, we're talking Mongolians, medieval knights, the whole shebang. 7 million ancient soldiers stand between the modern army and, well, the world of the living. The modern army does have another section of soldiers back here beyond the pyramids that's going to be defending this small town, and then there are some reinforcements coming in from the far, far back, bringing up some old World War II tanks to help out as well. So in total, there are 27,391 modern US soldiers and just about 7 million ancient soldiers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. Let's get into it. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start right here. I also gave the modern US soldiers a couple of flak guns to try and give them just a little bit more of an edge when defending against this massive ancient army. And you can see those flak guns firing away into the distance right now and getting a few kills here and there. That's pretty nice to see. We should also have some combat going on up here pretty soon. It looks like the reinforcements are coming in and they're choosing to face the ancient armies over this way. Now, the ancient army is mainly going to be composed of melee units, which is going to be a problem for them, but they do have some missile units in the form of archers that are going to be able to help them out a good bit on the battlefield. I think here's some heavy knights getting gunned down by a whole slew of bullets from the modern US Army right there. And then over this way, yep, we do have the modern US Army doing a little bit of a stand against these incoming units. These guys here are on guard mode, so they will move around if they feel the need to. But for now, they're just vibing out and firing into hordes of footmen that are coming at them. Yeah, these are medieval footmen on their right, and there should be guys coming from here. Looks like a few, and these are medieval heavy knights over this way. Over here, though, we do have more footmen coming down the mountain to try and flank around these guys over here. And then we've got Roman soldiers over this way charging this area. And then we should also have some Persians in here, too. Maybe a little farther back, though. No, not even yet. Wait, where are the Persians? Oh, there are the Persians. The Persians are right there. And then over this way, we should have some Spartans on the battlefield as well. And yes, there's a mix of Spartans in here too. So really just many different eras and armies from the ancient and medieval times coming forward to combat the modern US Army that is, you know, really kind of screwed here. That's why you do not mess with the tombs of ancient ancestors. It's just kind of a bad idea. You know, we learned this in Brendan Fraser's The Mummy. We've learned this in Indiana Jones. And yet people continue to make this horrific mistake and defile the graves for money. I like money. It's good stuff, but I mean, come on. Is it worth your life? Some people would say yes to that, I suppose. Either way, these guys over here in the town are currently making some choke points for themselves to hold off these oncoming ancient soldiers. Yeah, these are going to hold up nicely, I think, for a little bit at the very least. I have to say the main defense is definitely going to be down at the pyramids, but like if the peripheral defenses can manage to hold out for a little bit, we're going to be doing pretty well overall. Ooh, these guys are getting in really nicely over this way. Oh, but it's coming through here. I thought there was a pathway down this way. Okay, cool. Oh, and there's a small little pathway over here as well. Right now we only have 162 dead modern US soldiers. That's not too bad. They're doing pretty well. I just want to check out the reinforcements again. It looks like some of them are going over towards the Nile River over this way and covering the flanks just a little bit, you know, trying to cover the flanks at the very least. And then the other half is over here with the tanks, and this is probably the half that's going to do a lot better. Look, these guys can't even reach them. That's real nice. All right, let's try and, yeah, get some guns blazing. Wow, this is a really slow fire rate. That's shocking. Did not expect it to be so bad. I've gotten 2 kills in the last, what, like 30 seconds of doing this? Alright, you know what? I guess it's the amount of soldiers that matters, not the individual soldier's performance, right? Yeah, Although we are up to 500 dead modern soldiers. That is very not good. I think a lot of those deaths are coming from over here. Oh, they're doing the wraparound. They're doing the wraparound. Oh, and how's this going? The wraparound's happening over here, too. Oh, the flank. They're getting flukety flanked. Flunked. This is not good. They shall meet the cold steel of blades upon their bodies, and will likely die. Yes. I don't know why I turned into Bane right there, but it just felt right. It did. Alright. Well, the reinforcements are struggling. Let's head back to the town over this way. Oh, these guys are struggling a little bit too, it seems. I'm seeing a lot of blood on the battlefield. We got knights coming up from the bottom. We got knights coming up from the left. We got knights coming up from the right and from the top. Yeah, these guys are in a bad predicament, I would say, right now. Not a very fun predicament to be in. No, sir. That's brutal. Alright, back to the main shebang over this way. This side's doing okay, but I think a lot of the enemies are sort of focused on the reinforcements and stuff on this side of the battlefield, so that's why these guys are managing to hold out so nicely. But then these guys over here, oh, they're also holding out pretty nice. Yeah, that ain't too bad. Look at this. This is actually really cool to see. Oh, look, the Spartans are coming in over here, too. Woo! Woo, doggy! Alright, we have 410,000 dead ancient army soldiers, 2,200 dead modern soldiers. I think we should do a time-lapse right here because this looks really, really cool to do a time-lapse of. Let's kick it. Alright, it looks like over time here, the ancient army did eventually plug that gap and start to attack these different columns. We can see arrows racing on in, and some of these soldiers in the back are getting pretty bloodied. Luckily, they do have armor, so a lot of the arrows will bounce off, but some will hit. So that will weed out some of these guys in the back. Oh yeah, look at this. Actually, a number of ancient soldiers, or sorry, modern soldiers back here dead on the ground. Wow, okay, that's pretty good. 1.3 million ancient soldiers, though, still alive, and this half over here seems to be doing way better than the half over that way. Let's check in on the town. Oh, no, the town's dead. Rip. How about the reinforcements? No! The reinforcements are also dead. Really? Okay, it was only 15 minutes. I really thought a 15-minute time-lapse wouldn't be enough to wipe out all these guys, but apparently it was. By the way they're dispersing, I feel like they almost only just killed these guys over here, actually. Wow, so it's just the pyramid left alive in the battle. That's kind of crazy. I was really hoping that the other sides would stay strong. Clearly that was not in the books. That was not possible here. Luckily there's some good defenses still left alive over here that should be able to handle a large swath of these ancient foes. So why don't we go ahead and do a little time-lapse right here of the interior defense going on. 13,300 modern soldiers are dead. That's about half of their force. 1.35 million ancient soldiers left alive. Or, sorry, dead. There's like 5 million left alive. Alright, let's get it. Alright, wow, the body pile has grown significantly. This is absolutely absurd. Wow, okay, look over here. This must be the trajectory a lot of the arrows are taking because there's a whole swath of dead troopers over here and over here. So yeah, I'm wondering if that's the arc that the arrows are able to sort of travel in or something along those lines. It's not stopping, though, the immediate areas defending the walls from going down. Those areas are holding on tight. We're at 2 million dead ancient soldiers, and we're only at 8,800 modern soldiers remaining. So we're looking like a tight race here. This is looking very, very tough. Of course, we will keep her going because we gotta find out what happens here. But look, these guys are just coming up over the top now. That's absolutely absurd. Wow. Yeah, look at this. I've not seen a body pile this tall in quite some time in this game. Absolutely crazy stuff. Well, let's keep her going. I'm trying to figure out, like, maybe doing an angle like this could be cool because then we can see the soldiers behind as well as the soldiers more in front, sort of, also having to take on enemies. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do a time lapse like this. I have my doubts now with this arrow fire coming in and killing a lot of modern soldiers that they're gonna win. I think they might lose this thing, sadly. It's just a matter of how many kills they can get, I guess. Another 30 minutes down, and the ancient army is down to about 4 million soldiers left alive. But the U.S. Army here has 4,389. Not fantastic, not fantastic at all. Why don't we go ahead and just let this roll for a while, because I'm running out of hard drive space, and I think I have enough for like one more time lapse. So if letting it roll for a while doesn't work, then we can do another time lapse. But I think we need to cover some time here before yeah, we get another time lapse going. So let's do that. All right, it's been like an hour here, and we have, it looks like, only 1,300 soldiers left. But we do have 3 million enemies left. Yeah, not a crazy amount of enemies, actually. Looks like we're still holding out a little bit over here for these modern soldiers. Look at this tower, bro. It's crazy. Oh, look at all the archers up here just lined up, firing down. They're getting killed a little bit, but they are firing quite a bit. Firing my laser. And then down here, we've got a number of soldiers bum rushing the tomb entrances that are sort of going to be the last stand of these armies. Why don't we go ahead and time lapse the last stand here, because I think the armies are going to lose. This way we can see the guys at the top left, the bottom right-ish, and then we will also be able to see these guys in the towers getting attacked overtime here too, so it'll be kind of cool. Alright boys, that was a 36-minute time-lapse there, and the Spartans won, well, the ancient armies won, with 2.99 million left alive. It seems like not long after we started the time... Excuse me, got the hiccups. Not long after we started the time-lapse, the modern soldiers sort of bit the dust there. But either way, it's always fun to do these modern versus ancient. Let me know if you want me to do more of these. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.